What's up, guys? Today figured I would do a little video about the 6-band EQ in front of the Rockman and then in back of the Rockman. This happens to be the Joyo 6-band. It's the same as the MXR. I see no difference in it. An EQ is an EQ most of the time. There are some that don't do the frequencies proper. This one does, and the people that are saying it's noisy and this and that are full of shit. As you can see, it's on right now. The amp is on. And of course, when you boost the frequencies, it's going to get louder because it's acting as a boost. So, with that said, you know, a lot of people are hell-bent on saying about putting it before the Rockman. Right now I have it set up after the Rockman, and as any pedal, the EQ, you have greater range after a pedal such as the Rockman. I mean, this was built to have an EQ of its own. So putting an equalizer in front of this and trying to shape it, I'm not hearing that much of a difference. The way I have it set up right now is after. So the guitar is plugged into here, and then the headphone goes into the EQ, and then the EQ goes out to the amp, which is on the clean channel. I'm just going to strum a couple of chords, and right now it's flat, and then we'll raise, you know, the slider, and then we'll go ahead and stick this one into the phones, and then we'll switch these cables here over to the front of the amp, so this will be in front and you can hear the difference. Alright, so I'm not gonna, you know, fuck around with edge and distortion. We're gonna stay on distortion. Volume's all the way up. We got chorus and delay on, and right now the EQ's off, so we're just gonna go ahead and strum a A chord. Now we'll strum that same A chord. Everything's flat on the EQ. And then if we bump up the first slider, which is the 100, we'll bring that one back down, and then we'll push up the 200. And then we'll do the 400. And now we'll do and that's the 1.6. So that right now is the EQ after. Now I'll go ahead and rewire everything and put this in front of this, and we'll do the same thing. Alright, so guitar into EQ, EQ into the Rockman, and then the Rockman's output into the amp. So this EQ is in front of the Rockman. EQ set flat. I'll turn it off. Hit that A. Alright, so no difference there. We'll hit that 100 up. Now we'll bump that 200 up. Now we'll go to 4. 8. 1.6. And we'll go to that 3.2. other than, you know, boosting that frequency into here, I'm not hearing like a huge sculpting difference. The EQ honestly doesn't really do a whole lot. All right, so what we're gonna do is, while it's set this way, we'll go ahead and set this to that famous picture of Schultz's blue MXR, roughly. Now, you know, everything has tolerances and shit like that, so you're not gonna get it exact, but, and I can't exactly see, but it's close. You'll get the point. And then we'll revert it back to after, and hopefully you'll hear something. All right, so all we're gonna do is just play a riff. I did back the volume down so it's not squealing. And now we'll play that same riff, and we'll have this after the Rockman. All right, so we're back. This is after the Rockman, and what I'll do after I play the riff is I'll put them back to back and label which ones are which. And hopefully you could see that's, you know, the same way. I didn't mess with anything. Alright, so EQ's off, and I figured I might as well include this, just the Rockman itself, so you can compare it between the others.